Neno hili si hivyo. Mambo ni matatu.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back to our channel once again. ODM Party is about to explode in Kakamega County. And at the center of that explosion is none other than Wycliffe Oparanya.
Kwa sababu hii miaka yote tulikuwa sisi wenyewe tunakaa pamoja, tunaamua ni nani atakuwa chairman, na nani atakuwa vice chairman, na nani atakuwa secretary, hivyo. Lakini wakati nilisikia kura iko hapa, hata wakati ule sisi tulikuwa tunataka vitu kule mbele, walianzisha siku moja tufanye election kule Kasarani, ilifanyika kweli? Kwa hivyo nataka niwaambie wale watu wa ODM, wale wako Nairobi, wanataka wagawanye sisi, watu wa Kakamega wanataka nini? Lakini nina furaha nyinyi mmesimama na nabii na bwera, mtu wa nguvu.
And the question which most Kenyans are currently asking is, what is Oparanya's game plan within ODM Party? Because let's face it, on 1st of this month, ODM Party conducted party elections in Kakamega County. 2 individuals were competing for the chairmanship. Nabi Nabwera, the Lugari member of parliament, and the current governor, Fernandez Baraza. Baraza emerged the winner. But last week, something very interesting happened. Nabi Nabwera organized homecoming in his constituency of Lugari. Who attended as the chief guest? Wycliffe Oparanya.
To the owners of the party. Yes. This party has fought for opening of the democratic space. Yes. It is unfortunate, yes, that the party has been penetrated by goons. Yes.
And Oparanya declared Nabi Nabwera the chairperson.
Kinara wetu wa chama cha ODM ni Raila Amolo Odinga. Na Raila anatambua chairman mmoja peke yake, ambaye ni Fernandez Baraza. So sisi nataka kuambia, with all the due respect, wale wabunge ambao wanapotoshwa na CS ambaye hajaridhika na kazi ambayo alipewa. Wewe umepewa kazi, umefanywa heshima na hii Broadwest, umepewa kazi kama waziri ili uunganishe wana Kakamega wote na wana Western wote. Lakini kwa sababu udharidhika na hiyo kazi, anatuma wabunge, anawaambia rais, mimi nilikuwa nataka kuwa waziri wa fedha. Sasa wewe umefanyiwa heshima, umepewa uwaziri ili uweze kuunganisha wana Kakamega wote. Saizi anatumia wabunge ili kuvuruga chama cha ODM. Mimi nataka kuambia rais, you must call your CS Oparanya to order. Kwa sababu sisi hapa Kakamega, sisi tuko kwa ground, my friend. Wewe uweze kuja na ndege, alafu nakuja kupepea hapa na ndege, kuja kuattend homecoming ya jamaa ambaye kupigiwa kura. Ni sarakasi. So mimi nataka kuambia waziri, with all the due respect, you must avoid embarrassment. Unajidunisha mwenyewe. Tunajua wewe unatumia wabunge to achieve your personal interests. Na mimi nataka kuambia Raila Odinga ambaye ni kinara wetu, na William Samuel Ruto, you must call your minister to order. Yeye amesahau kazi ya waziri, anafikia kazi yake ni kuja hapa kila siku na goroka wana Kakamega. Tumechoka na huyo jamaa, si ndio? Mimi nataka kuambia rais, hii mzigo ambayo tuletea hapa Kakamega, chukua urudisha Nairobi. Hakuna haja ya kupewa kiti ya kuunganisha wana Kakamega na jamaa anatumia hiyo kiti kuja kuvuruga wana Kakamega.
So the question remains, what is his game plan? Because ODM Party went further and actually declared, let me read for you what ODM Party posted on the 2nd day of September. From the chairpersons of the NEC, Honorable Emily Awita, who is the chairperson of the elections board, on county elections held in Busia County and Kakamega on Friday 29th August and Monday 1st, respectively. Busia chairperson Dr. Paulo Tuoma, Kakamega chairperson Honorable Fernandez Baraza. Results of the county-wide exercise to follow herein, which means ODM Party went ahead and declared none other than Baraza as the duly elected chairperson of ODM Party. So the question is, what is Oparanya's interest in that election? Because remember, apart from the party itself, Oparanya is also interested in the affairs of the county. Granted, Oparanya brought, in quote, Baraza to ODM Party. But Baraza is currently the governor of Kakamega. And for those who follow the politics of Kakamega very closely, initially, after falling out with Baraza, Oparanya tried to bring on board Boni Halwali to replace Baraza in 2022. I don't know what has happened. Currently, he has actually brought on board the women rep.
Oparanya, sasa umekuwa Ikolomani jana, ukawa na bibi, unatuambia kwamba sasa vile upendi Baraza, unaleta mama anaitwa Els. Wewe Oparanya, sikia. Watu wa Shinyalu wanatafuta wewe. Wanasema hiyo nyumba yenye umefingilia Els Kakamega ametoroka nyumbani, ufunge Els arudi kwa bwana yake na watoto nyumbani, wachana nayo kabisa. Wali oye! Murabandiko!
Umaharibu nyumba ya Engineer Muhanda ameishi na bibi yake vizuri miaka 50. Ndio hivyo. Wewe enzi akiwa na miaka 72. Oparanya wewe na miaka 75. Hata mkilala na enzi kwa kitanda, hakuwezi za mtoto.
And if you're to ask me, if Raila Odinga is not careful, if Raila Odinga will not manage to stamp his authority in Kakamega, ODM Party is going to lose in Kakamega terribly. And I just want to assume, for example, if Oparanya's intention is to craft a team which will then live with the day he will decide to opt out of ODM Party, then that's going to be very dangerous for Raila Odinga, because I'm also looking at Edwin Sifuna. Edwin Sifuna might also be out. Edwin Sifuna might also be on his way out of ODM Party.
Kwa nini tukienda mesani Waluya tunaenda watatu, tunaenda wanne? Mbona tuendi mtu mmoja? Mbona mjafikiria hiyo? Niliambia wenzangu, nikaambia Musalia, nikaambia Wetangula, funjeni hivi ama yenu tuje kuwe na chama kimoja. Mimi nitoke ODM nimjoin. Walifunja. Niulize, walifunja? Kwa nini hawajafunja? Alafu tuwe na chama kimoja ambayo tutasema watu wote waliotuingia hapa. Na mimi nilisema niko tayari kutoka ODM niingie hapa. Wamefunja. Wakaunda kamati ya kuangalia hayo mambo. Kufika saa hii matokeo ya kamati hakuna. Mtakuwa kwa tete, tutakuwa kwa tete. Hakuwa kwa tete, hiyo ni news. Hiyo ni news ya kuongea kwa watu. Hata mimi naweza kusema nitakuwa kwa tete, lakini nimejipanga.
So in this video, I want us to look at or ask ourselves several questions regarding Oparanya's interest in Kakamega. Before we do that, for those who are watching this channel for the first time, please take a second or two, click the subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue thanking you guys for your continued support, because without our support, this channel cannot be what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, let us face the reality. The reality is that Oparanya is a founding member of ODM Party. The other reality is that Oparanya is a former deputy party leader of ODM Party. And the other truth is Oparanya is a former governor for Kakamega County. And because of those facts, the shadow of Oparanya will always linger in Kakamega County. But the other truth is that the day Oparanya stopped being the deputy party leader of ODM Party, because according to the information I have, Oparanya is the one who actually recommended the current deputy party leader, Utsosi, to replace him. Because in his mind, he thought that by recommending Utsosi to replace him, if anything were to happen, then he can easily come back and take back the position. Just the same way I'm told in Kakamega, the reason why he opted or supported the candidature of Baraza is that he thought that Baraza was a bit weak, and therefore if Baraza won, he would still be able to control Kakamega County. But that's not happening. And as fate would have it, Oparanya is now using two people, very close allies. That is Nabi Manabwere and Elsie, the women rep. If you look at the history of the two were actually his county employees. Nabi Manabwere was his chief of staff. Elsie served as a member of the cabinet in Oparanya's government before Oparanya helped her to become the women rep. But why is Oparanya so keen on controlling the Kakamega County and the party, ODM County in particular? Why? I have several questions to ask. Number one, is he setting the stage to join his own party? You see, for Oparanya to do what he's trying to do, because as the cabinet secretary in William Ruto's government, and considering the fact that ODM is now in government, my expectations were that Oparanya was going to create a conducive environment, for example, for the governor to work. And he was not going to meddle into the affairs of ODM Party at that level. So I want to assume, because this is what people are saying outside there, that Oparanya is planning to have a very strong team in Kakamega. Then if you were to form his party, then that team can easily move out of ODM Party and join him in that party. Because remember, Luhya politics is a bit interesting. As we speak today, Wetangula is a co-principal because of Bungoma. If Oparanya can control Kakamega, he can easily become a principal and use that to negotiate. And that's why I still believe very strongly that there is no way, and I want to repeat to you guys, there is no way Baraza would have been declared the chairperson of ODM Party without Raila Odinga's approval. No way. No way. So which means maybe these guys suspect Oparanya's moves. Because Nabi Manabwere has been close to Raila Odinga. Oparanya has been close to Raila Odinga. Why would Raila decide that, okay, on this issue of chairmanship of ODM Party, you guys are not taking it. We are giving it to Baraza. Why? The second question is, why is he insisting that the person who must be the governor of Kakamega and the person who must be the chairperson of ODM Party in Kakamega must be his allies? I would not have any problem, for example, if Oparanya fronted someone else other than Nabi Manabwere, because Nabi is his person. If, for example, he was fronting, say, Boni Alwale for the governorship, because then you not link Boni Alwale to him directly. Why front Elsie? So that is the question which personally I am asking myself. What is his interest in fronting his known allies? Why? And the third question, which is also very important. As a former deputy party leader and a member of the cabinet, why is he bringing all this confusion? Because my expectation is, at his level, he should be the one to actually bring sanity to ODM, sanity in Kakamega County, because he's a former ODM party leader. Do you want to tell me that Oparanya cannot summon Baraza to Nairobi for a meeting, and then they agree. Or do you want to tell me Oparanya cannot ask Raila Odinga to intervene and maybe bring these people together? Which means probably there is another intention which he wants to achieve. And lastly, has he raised some of these issues? For example, with the organs of the party. Because I know ODM Party has very robust systems. Sometimes they break them, but the systems within ODM Party is normally very robust. Has he raised some of these issues within the party? Of course, right now he's not a party leader. He's not a party official. As a member of the cabinet, he can't sit in some of the organs of the party. But the question, has he raised them? Because he can easily raise some of these issues with the party. Ladies and gentlemen, let me sign off by asking you guys, what do you think is the cause of the fallout between Oparanya and Baraza? Because ODM Party is going to be the biggest casualty here. I think it's about the resources of the county. Baraza probably has refused. Has refused. Yeah, amefunga taps. Until next time, this is Makwiny.